Meanwhile, China has unilaterally tried to change the status quo in Ladakh thrice in the last 3 days. Chinese provocations began on the intervening night of August 29th and 30th. The People's Liberation Army tried to transgress into Indian areas near the southern bank of Pangong Tso, or the Pangong Lake. The Chinese provocation was foiled by the Indian forces. The PLA was checkmated, and now they're paying the price for this provocation. Let me bring you the latest. Development number 1, India has hit China where it hurts the most. This evening, India banned 118 Chinese mobile applications. New Delhi said that the apps were quote-unquote prejudicial to the sovereignty and integrity of India, the defense of India, the security of state and public order. On your screen is a list of all the banned apps. Among them is the popular gaming app PUBG. This app is owned by Chinese conglomerate Tencent. It has more than 175 million downloads in India. While there are no confirmed numbers on the revenue generated from India, Sensor Tower data claims that India accounts for 24% of PUBG's downloads. And this is the third such what is being called a digital strike by India. Earlier, India had banned TikTok, Shein, and 104 other Chinese apps. The recent ban takes the total to 224. So 224 Chinese apps have been thrown out of the Indian market. Development number 2. India and China held brigade commander level talks earlier today. These talks were aimed at diffusing tensions. It was the third such dialogue in the last 3 days. Though each round lasted for more than 6 hours, they have not been very fruitful. Sources have told WION that today's talks were inconclusive like the previous ones. India has told China to disengage from the northern bank of Pangong Lake, and we've been told that talks are likely to take place tomorrow as well. Development number 3 comes from Washington. The United States has called out China for its border aggression. The US State Department has said that the Chinese Communist Party is trying to quote-unquote repress its own people and bully its neighbors. Washington said that the only way to stop the Chinese provocation is by standing up to China. Development number 4, a report published by US News said that the American intelligence assessment believes that China deliberately provoked India in southern Ladakh. The report states that Beijing remains enraged that its local commander withdrew forces when a physical conflict appeared imminent. They backed off. Which brings me to my development number 5. What does Beijing have to say to all of this? There's been no reaction on the app bans. But speaking at a foreign ministry press conference, Chinese spokesperson Hua Chuyin said that apparently it was India that crossed the line of actual control. Of course, no one is buying that. The problem, however, is that there is no real border between India and China. New Delhi and Beijing follow 2 very different lines of actual control, LACs. The 2 countries have been engaged in a standoff for more than 17 weeks now. The opening of new fronts is a lesson on the reshaping problems that can arise from an undefined border, especially when dealing with an expansionist neighbor like China.